Welcome to World Buzz Bulletin. President Volodymyr Zelensky has delivered a high-stakes New Year's address, revealing that a comprehensive peace agreement to end the war with Russia is now 90% ready. Speaking from his desk in a 21-minute televised message, the Ukrainian leader combined a message of cautious optimism with a stark warning that the remaining 10% of the deal, which involves the fate of the occupied Donbas region, remains the most dangerous hurdle to a lasting settlement. The president's address comes in the wake of intensive diplomatic sessions, including recent high-profile meetings with U.S. President Donald Trump in Florida. Zelensky confirmed that while framework documents for security guarantees and reconstruction are largely finalized, he will not sign any weak agreement that merely rewards Russian aggression or delays further fighting. "We want an end to the war, not the end of Ukraine," he told the nation, acknowledging the profound fatigue of a population that has now endured 1,407 days of full-scale conflict. Despite the progress, the thorny issues identified by both Kyiv and international mediators continue to loom over the negotiations. The Donbas deadline. Moscow continues to demand a full Ukrainian withdrawal from the 22% of the Donetsk region that it does not currently control. Zelensky dismissed this demand as a deception, reiterating that ceding such territory would undermine the very sovereignty the peace deal is meant to protect. Security ratification. While a 15-year security guarantee from the United States has been discussed, Zelensky emphasized that these intentions must be formally ratified by the U.S. Congress and European parliaments to become ironclad. Economic zones. Negotiators are currently debating the creation of a demilitarized free economic zone in eastern Ukraine, intended to act as a buffer while allowing for regional redevelopment under international supervision. The diplomatic calendar is set for an aggressive start to 2026. National security advisors from the Coalition of the Willing, a group of roughly 30 nations led by Britain and France, are scheduled to meet in Ukraine on January 3rd, followed by a summit of European leaders in Paris on January 6th. Meanwhile, the Kremlin has struck a more bellicose tone, with President Putin using his own New Year's message to tell troops he still believes in victory, as Moscow reportedly toughens its stance following recent security incidents. As the new year begins, the 90% readiness of the peace plan represents the most significant diplomatic opening since the invasion began in 2022. However, with both sides still fundamentally at odds over the final 10% of the map, the transition from a draft to a signed treaty remains a precarious journey. Thank you for watching World Buzz Bulletin.